Hey, welcome back to Inside the Vandals. Well, it's time to take a look at one Vandal player who has very strong Idaho ties and is making a huge impact on this Vandal offense. Fellow teammate and broadcast student Matt Linehan with the story.
Tradition means following in the footsteps set before you and continuing on with a legacy. For one Vandal player, his Idaho roots run deep.
My dad went there, my grandpa went there, obviously my brother and sister, my mom, so many family members that went to the University of Idaho. That's pretty much what I dreamt about when, coming to the University of Idaho and playing football. It's always been my dream, so it's great to be here.
Trent's brother Bobby, a former All-American punter with the Vandals, would have the greatest impact on Trent's first years at Idaho.
My first year, he was still on, he lived in Moscow and helped Rico with punting. And he had a house with a couple other guys that played here, and I could always go over there and hang out with them. And it was just really nice to have him here in Moscow to help transition that first year.
Cowan, looking to increase his role in the offense, approached Coach Petrino with an idea. He wanted to switch to tight end.
And we went right after it. Our first meeting, I thought we were just going to talk about like preliminary stuff, And I got in there first meeting, and he's like, "You got your notebook?" And I was like, "Oh no, I should probably go get that." And we went probably an hour and a half just watching tape and all that stuff. So he's been a big help, and I think we have a really good relationship.
His hard work over the last year has not gone unnoticed, and tight ends coach Punu has seen steady improvement.
As far as him getting better, he's doing it every week, consistently, because he's a hard worker. He doesn't slack off. Sometimes he'll make mistakes, but that's okay, because that's why we watch film and that's why we practice every day, to get better. And if you ever get complacent to where you're at, then that's when you kind of lose step backs, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you lose your spot that way, but he's not like that. He works hard every day.
Cowan has put together a solid start for a first-year tight end. So far, Cowan has 22 catches for 347 yards and 3 touchdowns, which is more than he had in his last 2 years combined at wide receiver.
I'm pretty light as a tight end, but you try to make up for an effort. And the passing game was a little bit easier to understand just because of the route tree that I knew from receiver. So it was a tough transition, but it's paid dividends for sure.
Cowan's position change has paid off so far this season. He was able to score his first career touchdown in the Coliseum versus USC, and he is looking forward to growing as a player and as a teammate in his last couple of years as a Vandal.
Yeah, it's crazy. I feel like it blew by. My first year, we came in the summer of 13, and we're in the dorms, and it feels like just yesterday we were there. It's gone by so fast, but next year I'll graduate in the spring of 17, and just keep improving as a player and as a team. You want to see that growth, and the end result, I definitely want a bull ring for sure.
It should not go without noting that Cowan's relationship with his quarterback Matt Linehan has helped him tremendously.
My relationship with my quarterback is pretty great. Lived with him last year. Great guy. This guy. Matt's something else.
I'm Matt Linehan with Inside the Vandals.
Hey, back here with Vandals head coach Paul Petrino on Inside the Vandals. A nice piece right there. You have your quarterback doing a little reporting there with Trent Cowan. But the piece on Trent